So yeah, start out random evening after work, a little bit of time to spare. I'll go check out that Coalmont spot down the road, end up at Hattie McBride's grave with the material has been conjured further. I'm exhausted right now in my mind as far as the screenplay that I'm going to write about what really happened to Hattie McBride. It was her lesbian lover. Nothing to do with her owning this incredibly busy brothel and being the madam at that brothel in this mining town in very remote Western Canada. This place is remote now, so I can imagine in 1920 what it was like. Yeah, she had to trust who it was. Hattie wouldn't get snuck up on. No. Hattie McBride was a madam at the most successful brothel in this part of British Columbia. She trusted whoever did this to her. It was her girlfriend. I'm going to get another shot of the sunset with the river, and we'll carry on. This video is about Coalmont, British Columbia. It's not about a screenplay idea I have for a famous resident of that little town. This is some of the scenery on offer just outside of Coalmont, British Columbia. It's absolutely incredible. It sounds like there are some more of these Jeep Safari participants coming up here, but I thought I had to get a shot of the scenery and give you guys a sense of that as well. A river runs through it. And a gnarly road runs through it as well. While at work today, I was fortunate enough to watch an eagle swoop in to a river much smaller than that, a little lake actually, and catch a fish and go soaring off with his dinner like a little show-off alpha predator. It was quite incredible to witness, as is this whole area. There's some forest fire smoke because it's that season here, so you're not quite getting the absolutely pristine air quality you normally get here, but thankfully it's seasonal, and then it goes back to the most beautiful place on earth. A little more fixated on this Hattie McBride development than I probably should be. I have an ant on me. Sorry about that. The red ants bite. The red ants in this area bite. Nasty little things. Now, how would Hattie McBride ever trust a man other than maybe a family member? Any man in the industry she worked in. Madam at a brothel, 1920, mining town, very remote, very western mountain region, British Columbia, Canada. She didn't trust men. She didn't trust any men. She knew men. This wasn't a man. There might be a line on what happened, a historic explanation for it. I don't buy it. Nope. This was her lesbian lover. I'm going to write a screenplay about that at some point. So much on the go. If you're anywhere near Coalmont, BC, and you see it on Google Maps, or you just become aware of the fact that you're passing by this area, it's close to Princeton, which is just up this really gnarly road we're on right now. Go check out Coalmont. Just take a quick drive through. I would maybe, I don't know about limit the engagement with the locals, but don't go on their property. Do not set foot on these people's property, guys. Don't photograph or video them on private property. Don't do that. It's a tough place, guys. I had a great evening. I engaged a few of the locals, sat on one guy's porch for a while and chatted with him. But you can tell, you know, respect the individuals you're encountering there, as you should anyway, but get your ass kicked there if you don't in Coalmont. But trippy little place. Weird. Delightfully weird. It really is. In the history and this weird cross sections going on now where it's not gentrifying, but it's, you can tell there are a lot of big city folks coming through, becoming aware of it and changing it away from what it was. And there's varying degrees of resentment from the locals that way, but it doesn't take away from it being an incredible road trip diversion place. I don't know that there is actually, I didn't see anywhere you could actually stay there, so I don't think there's lodging options, but great spot. I'm probably going to go back, and because I'm supposed to get in touch with a woman who's actually written a book about some of the supernatural activity in that town. So that'll be interesting. We'll get the inside scoop from a long-term resident, maybe a born and raised local. She can introduce us to all the ghosts. Coalmont, British Columbia. And Heidi, I can't believe you let your guard down with the one female you trusted. And she did not do it. It's going to be a great movie, though. I'm going to make it. We're going to tell your story, Heidi. Hattie McBride. Not Heidi. Hattie McBride. We're going to tell your story, Hattie. I keep thinking I'm done, and then I get one final incredible shot out of this area. So this is the road. We're going back to Princeton from Coalmont, which is that way. Princeton's that way. Then I think you can get that river down there. The river runs through it. And I'm doing the vanity shot where it's pointed at me because it is kind of my thing, right? This is all kind of about me, right? This is what YouTube is. I'm on a cliff. I just had a little bit of vertigo there. And if I go over that cliff, that turns into a bad day. So I'm going to be a little more cautious here. But I do want to show you something for the final little extra goodbye scene. So you've got all this. Sorry about the wind. I'm getting a road mic, guys, I promise. So you've got all this incredible beauty. This river runs through it. And then down there, you've got people camping right beside that river. It's a long weekend here right now. It's Family Day weekend. Tomorrow's Family Day here in British Columbia. So that's how these lucky folks are spending their long weekend, camping by that river. That's a nice weekend. Coalmont, BC, just up that way. It's an incredible little journey. I'm really glad I did it. I just remembered, guys, my little spiel at the end. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you haven't already, if you could just take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost anything, just takes a second, and it helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Popularizes this channel with all its stunning vistas like we've got going on behind us here. And I just appreciate it. And you know how to do this, the like, thumbs up as well. That would be appreciated as well. It helps out with the YouTube. Thanks, guys. Those Jeep clubs look fun.